Hello, friends. Welcome back to Me and the Boys Wrestling. We're in the new venue tonight. First episode in the new venue. That's exciting. What we're all about here is points. So I'm going to get those points coming right above my head. And you can see everything that's going on. Tonight, I'm very excited. Tonight, all of Me and the Boys Wrestling is going to partake in tables matches. We're going to see 5 tables matches, each winner leaving with 2 points. The good thing about a tables match, there's no disqualifications, no countouts, no nonsense, no rope break. And we're going to have clear-cut definitive winners. And some of these guys need points, as you can see, right? Look at some of these guys. A lot of these guys only with 2 points. That's not going to be enough to get it done. Some of these guys have 7 points already. So some of you guys got some work to do, myself included. James is on there with 2 points. Dr. Volcano, 2 points. So that's not good. That's not a good look. I'm going to fire up this video right now, and that's going to help us compensate for loading times, because loading, always with the loading. Right off the bat, we got a good one. Brent versus Shane. Brent's coming in with 4 points. Shane's coming in with 2 points. So both of these guys could really use those points. Shane, of course, in his Pikachu onesie, and Brent in his Hawaiian shirt, 420 DNA hat. Classic. And again, 2 of my great friends, 2 of my best friends in the world, both groomsmen in my wedding. And here we go. Shane starts off with a big right. Brent with a reversal. These guys kind of jockeying for position early. I'll turn my volume down here so we don't get double Michael Cole. Brent with a big clothesline. It's all about how much you want it. You know, how bad do you want those points? How bad do you want to be the guy standing tall at the end of the season? Wow, Northern Lights suplex. Brent picks him up now. Shane wrestling in sandals. We'll see if that comes into play. Another suplex from Brent. We're here in the Wasteland. We're using the Wasteland venue on WWE 2K20. A game that is notoriously glitched and just rough sometimes, just rough. Brent with a big leg drop. He's been in control since the start of this match, and if you have a look at those power bars, Shane's already in the yellow. Brent in almost full green. But, I mean, that may not matter. This is a tables match. There's only one way to win. That's to put your opponent through a table. Whether it's inside the ring, outside the ring, stood up in a corner, stood up in the middle. That's a big arm drag from the top rope. Oh, and he went for a belly to belly, but Shane reversed it. Maybe we're going to see a little something out of Shane here finally. Nah, we're going to see him get DDT'd by Brent. Taking care of business. If you look closely, Brent's wearing a pair of bowling shoes. Likely lifted from Burlington Bowl back in, I don't know, the late 90s probably. And a big neck breaker. Now he's going outside the ring. He thinks maybe it's time. Grab that table, bring it in, put this man through it, end this match quick. That's how you come away with points here. 2 points would put Brent at 6, which would put him in a tie for second place. You move up the ladder quick. That's a Falcon Arrow. That could be devastating. But Shane's right back up. And another Northern Lights suplex. And Brent picking him up again to do some more damage. Oh, a vicious backbreaker. Brent in control still. Shane's power bar not looking too good. Big Irish whip. Vicious kick. Shane just at the mercy of Brent. A power bomb from a seated position in the corner. Now he's going to set up that table. This could be over quick. This is This is not looking good for Shane O'Mac.
Look out here.
Brent with a gut buster. Wow, Brent is dominant here. And another huge DDT. Danger Boy Dana Boyle would appreciate that one. And now he's going to steer him maybe over to that table. No, Irish whip. And they bang into each other. Shane grabs him, but Brent reverses. Shane reverses now. Hits him with a fist. And throws him into that table. Wow, Brent's in trouble right here. He gets his face smashed off the table. Shane now going to steer Brent over to that table. Oh, Brent reverses the table grapple. Wow. Once you're leaning against that table and you get grappled, most of the time that's it. Just like this right here. Oh, no. Brent doesn't get to him in time. He's going to try again. Lean him up against that table. And still not going for a grapple attempt. Brent's just toying with Shane here. And leans him up against the table again. And still. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Dangerous position. And it's over. Shane goes through the table. Not even barely a contest. Very little output from Shane.
I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches are fan favorites for a reason.
That's not how you win this contest, bud. You're going to need those points. So Brent moving forward with 6 points now on the season. And Shane still near the bottom of the pack with 2. We're on episode 4 here. And we're getting there. I don't know. We'll probably cap it at a nice round 10. So whoever's got the most points at the end of 10 episodes is going to be our champion for this season. And I don't know what they're going to get. I mean, bragging rights. Next time we all sit around for a beer, somebody's going to, have a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Look at that, the ruined pieces of the table. Brent's loving it. He's got to win 6 points. Currently tied for second place. That's a big jump up the standings for Brent. Awesome. Great start to our tables match episode here. This next one is a big one too. We got Chris currently sitting tied for first place in Me and the Boys Wrestling with 7 points. 7 points going against one of my favorites, Danger Boy Dana Boyle. Again, 2 of my best friends in the whole world. We're going to do it at the Overlord's Coliseum, as always, on Me and the Boys Wrestling. It's a fun venue in the wasteland. Sometimes you get like a zombie referee or a wasteland referee. He's got face paint and whatnot. I got to give the edge in this to Danger Boy Dana Boyle, just because of his tables experience. If any of my friends could put someone through a table, I think it might just be Danger Boy Dana Boyle. Look at that Fight Anyone shirt. Got the Keith Flint haircut. Chris in his tighty whities. I assume he does that for mobility purposes. You don't want to, get your spandex caught on the ropes or have a wardrobe malfunction. You don't want to give your opponent anything that they can grab at. So Chris just comes down in his Ultimate Warrior tighty whities. Chris just dumps him on his head. Vicious stomp there. Chris, of course, the master of the bear hug, as we've seen in just about every time Chris comes down to the ring, he's got to use that bear hug, but most of the division has it scouted. They give him the double ear clap. Ooh, inverted atomic drop from Danger Boy Dana Boyle. That'll slow a man down. You feel it in your belly. It hits you in your groin, but you feel it in your belly. That Danger Boy was just a violent power bomb. Picks Chris up. Now Chris is going to return the favor, maybe. Oh no, he's going to go right over the top with him. Danger Boy hung up in those glitched ropes.
He just cannot be caught.
Yeah, that's a side effect. I'm glad Michael Cole's here because I didn't know what that was called. But a side effect. I think Matt Hardy used to use that. And Dana just booting him in the chest. He's outside now. Maybe he's looking to grab a table. Get your table in. Get in and out. Get in and out of here with your points. The power bars are still fairly even. But I mean, in a tables match, power bars don't really matter that much. Oh, Chris with a vicious slap to the chest. The Danger Boy comes out with a Russian leg sweep. He looks a little more aggressive than we've seen him in past outings. He's holding his own against Chris, who's in first place right now in Me and the Boys Wrestling. Tied for first after that big win in the Eliminator. He picked himself up 5 points and got right back in this mix. And of course, last episode we saw Brooke win the losers tables match and pick himself up 3 points. Oh, Chris just stepping on him. Looks like he's got that Big Show moveset. Or Andre the Giant. Danger Boy, though, the big European uppercut, knocks Chris right back down. This is very even. The power bars are very even. Oh, wow. We got interference. We got the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, who, by the way, has the best entrance music in wrestling. Just somebody go and get their ass kicked. Somebody go and get their head split. Yeah, that's the guy. Look at him just manhandling Danger Boy Dana Boyle. I wonder what his beef is with Danger Boy Dana Boyle. Or is he friends with Chris, maybe? Chris, are you friends with Mark Henry on the down low? Because he just came in, did you a favor. He just took some of the starch out of Danger Boy. Oh, Chris with a vicious spear. I don't know that we've seen him use that move here in Me and the Boys Wrestling. Now firmly in control. And up and over again with that. I don't know what that's called. It's a setup for a power bomb, but then you just dump him over the top. And a big arm drag. And just presses him. Wow, a press slam. Huge. Chris showing off that power. And another spear. Wow. Mark Henry making an appearance at Me and the Boys Wrestling. That was unexpected, to say the least. What's he doing here? What's his business here? We're just trying to see who out of these 10 guys is the most dominant. Right now, of course, it's Chris sitting in first place with Danger Boy Dana Boyle's power bar right in the red. Table set up in the corner. This could be over in a matter of minutes. Now Chris looking for a finisher. Setting him up for something. Where's he going? Oh, a vicious right. Wow, just power of the punch. And now we got a huge choke slam. Yeah. Danger Boy Dana Boyle not looking so good in this match. But, I mean, it was 2-on-1 for a little bit, so what are you going to do? Oh, Danger Boy with the low blow on Chris outside the ring. Wow. Danger Boy fighting dirty here. Pulling out all the stops. Back rake. And into that barricade. A metal barricade on the outside. The crowd's loving it here, gathered around those gas barrels. Now Danger Boy's got the table and he's setting it up in the middle of the ring, waiting for Chris to come back. And just goes right after him right away. Now he's going to set him up on the top rope. What's he got in mind here?
And if he's not careful, he's going to find himself put through a table very shortly.
And you're jockeying him around. Is he going for a suplex? Maybe through the table? Wow, that's a superplex. The table didn't break, though. The table only breaks on the predetermined animations from WWE 2K20. How sick would it be, though, if you could just superplex a man through the table? Just like that. So now Danger Boy Dana Boyle's got some more work to do. Seems like he understands the process, though. He's dragging Chris around the ring. And he's going to give him that Randy Orton DDT. And he's on fire right now. Took a beating, but he's back. Oh, the table got knocked down. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And Chris reverses Dana to the outside and does a Diesel or a Big Show. I guess Diesel was a fist in the air, maybe? I can't remember. When he was Big Daddy Truck or whatever, and he would honk the horn. Remember when Rock made fun of him? That was the best. One of my favorite all-time Rock moments. Danger Boy now got the table set up. Got Chris guiding him around. He's going to stand him up against that table. The power bars are back to even here. What's this now? Danger Boy with a suplex through the table, and it's over. Danger Boy Dana Boyle, I got to call that an upset. He upsets Chris, who before today was sitting at the top of the standings. We'll see how it all flushes out at the end. Still currently tied for first, though, with 7 points. That's going to give Danger Boy Dana Boyle a total of 4 points. And really, you're with 4 points, you're right back in this. Especially, everybody breathing a sigh of relief, actually. They didn't want to see Chris get any more points. Of course, we're going to see Kennedy, who's in second place with 6 points later. And we're also going to see Brooke, who's the also tied for first place with 7 points. So those are the guys to watch. And the rest of the division's watching backstage to make sure those guys don't get more points and push the gap even farther away. But 7 points is the number right now. And Danger Boy Dana Boyle playing hero for the rest of the league, stopping Chris and keeping those 2 points away from him. So he still has 7. Up next, we're going to see our other second place holder in Kennedy with 6 points, and he's going to take on Zippe, who is sitting at the bottom of the totem pole with 2 points coming into today, episode 4. Once again, tables matches all night long, just tables matches. Who doesn't love a good tables match? In the Overlord's Coliseum venue. Zippe versus Kennedy in a tables match. Again, 2 of my best friends. Well, these guys are my best friends. That's why we're here. However, next season is completely up in the air. So if you're watching right now and you're thinking like, I could have a little digital guy and he'd kick everyone's ass, you let me know. We'll put you in the next season of Me and the Boys Wrestling. We'll design a character for you and have you wrestle it out for supremacy. Here we go. Zippe in his teacher gear. I never got an answer as to whether or not he wears a shirt and tie to do his job, or if he's got a tweed jacket with leather patches. Kennedy, of course, in his M.M. Robinson football equipment and bare feet. Football helmet, that's a smart move. When somebody elbows you like that, maybe they're more likely to get hurt than you. Zippe with a big hip toss. And they're fighting on the outside now. Oh, Zippe with a big neck breaker. And taking a moment. Acknowledge the fans. Zippe's done that a couple of times here on Me and the Boys Wrestling. And Kennedy with a big slam on the outside on that hard, I don't know, looks like rocks. Looks like rocks on the outside. He hits him with a big right. And stomps him for good measure. Oh, and a vicious knee shot. Pushing his face down and pandering to the crowd. You're vicious, Kennedy. You're vicious. Zippe reverses now. Throws Kennedy into the corner of that barricade. And smashes him again into the corner of that barricade. And smashes his hand now into that hard rock on the outside. And into the post. Wow. se1ep not holding anything back here. These guys used to play hockey together. Actually, a lot of these guys played hockey together. Danger Boy Dana Boyle, James se1ep, Adam Kennedy, Brooke Kavanaugh. Brent Keys used to work at an arena. And we spent quite a bit of time at that arena. I couldn't skate very well and didn't much care for hockey, so I just kind of hung out. But all these guys, really good at hockey. So for anybody watching that maybe played against these guys, maybe it's fun to watch them beat the heck out of each other. Just throwing each other in and out of the ring. Nobody's gone to grab a table yet. Too early for that. And se1ep with a big suplex on Kennedy. se1ep's in control right now. And he's going to get a table. Maybe he smells blood in the water. Get your points and get out of here.
But more importantly, you have to realize where the tables are.
Everybody backstage likely cheering for se1ep, just to make sure Kennedy doesn't get any more points. That's a big Falcon Arrow from se1ep. Is he going for it again? No, that's a big face buster. Kennedy's flat. se1ep drops a leg. Come on, se1ep, you got to set up that table. Oh, it's like he heard me. Atta boy, get in there. Right in the middle of the ring. Kennedy's getting up now. Making an attempt anyway. He needs the ropes to help him get up. I'm surprised. This has got to be a bit of an upset as well. Kennedy's been pretty dominant here for the first three episodes. se1ep's feeling it. Kennedy using that corner to help himself get up. Looking the worse for wear here. se1ep's taking him up onto the top rope. Where's he going with this? Superplex? Another superplex that won't break the table. Because WWE 2K20. se1ep's got that table again now. Gonna set it up. Gonna set it back up and go right after Kennedy. You gotta stay on him. You gotta stay on that man or he'll just keep getting up. Big Bailey to belly suplex. Oh, and Kennedy counters with an arm drag. And again. And just knees se1ep right in the back. Oh, se1ep caught him. This is not today. Elbows that knee. Reverses him again. Snapmare. And another knee to the back. se1ep with a big DDT that actually busts Kennedy open. We saw that red flash on the screen. We won't actually see blood because they shut that off when you broadcast live. Blood and entrance music. se1ep tosses Kennedy to the outside now. Gives the crowd a fist bump. Brings Kennedy back in and just measures him with that punch right in the football helmet. Which obviously means nothing. Now se1ep's going to steer him over to that table. Set him up. And he's going to go for the grapple, barring a reversal. This could be a power bomb through the table for the win. se1ep. se1ep comes out with a big win. 2 much needed points. That's going to take se1ep to 4 points and put him right back in this mix. And the rest of the locker room breathes a sigh of relief that Kennedy doesn't get 2 more points and take his total even higher. Still going to be good to leave him in second place, though. Tied for second place with 6 points now.
Here is your winner,
Smooth Operator. Smooth Operator, James se1ep. Making his presence felt here at Me and the Boys Wrestling.
And I assure you, that it's not just the loser
On
that will be
tables
feeling
night.
the effects of this
Tables
match
night
in
of
the
me and the
morning.
boys wrestling. Taking a moment to celebrate. Crowd loves it. I wonder how many people are there. A couple thousand at least, I'd say. All right, we're moving forward. In our next match, we're going to see Dr. Volcano taking on Mike Pettit. Dr. Volcano currently with 2 points, right at the back of the pack, and Mike Pettit with 4 points, kind of sitting middle of the road. But again, both of these guys could use those points. Because if you're sitting in that 2 to 4 area, I don't know, you got some work to do. You're not out yet. There's still a long way to go. And of course, we're going to jockey the matches to see, to make it the most exciting for points-wise as we approach the halfway mark of our season. See if I have any insight on what's going to happen next week. Looks like we've just got standard one-on-one matches next week. But I will confirm once I recheck the video. Anyways, here we go. Dr. Volcano, my Halloween alter ego, taking on Mike Pettit, a.k.a. Big Mike Trucks, in his Elmer Fudd hunting cap and toga, always ready for the toga party. Oh, and he just cranks Dr. Volcano's arm and shoulder area there, and kicks him right in the chest. Pettit also choosing to wrestle barefoot. And again with that shoulder separator, that's nasty. Trying to take an appendage from Dr. Volcano right away. That's good strategy, though. And then a kick to the back. Pettit on fire here. Dr. Volcano almost out of green health already. He's going to roll to the outside. Maybe save himself a little bit here. Oh, there he is. Like he just woke up. And Irish whips Pettit into the corner, but Pettit fires back with an elbow as Dr. Volcano comes in. A Northern Lights suplex and a kick to the back for his trouble. Dr. Volcano trying to land some punches. He finishes it with a clothesline. Leaves Pettit on the ground seated. Dr. Volcano picks him up, but Pettit just, kicks him in the stomach and then does a crazy backbreaker. Like a sunset flip backbreaker kind of a thing. That was nuts. And a kick to the back. And just a slap to the head. Wow, that's disrespect. Mike Pettit just disrespecting Dr. Volcano here in this tables match. That was fantastic. And Pettit's still in control. I don't know what that move's called, but it looks great. Another DDT tonight. Danger Boy Dana Boyle's got to be loving all these DDTs we're seeing tonight. Pettit goes out maybe thinking about bringing a table in, but doesn't. Goes back out again and gets the table.
One mistake could cost you this match.
Dr. Volcano, for some reason, celebrating, even though he's losing badly, and gives Pettit another opportunity to just attack him from behind. Oh, Pettit's just going to hang him out to dry on those ropes and set himself up a table. Dr. Volcano already in the red for health. Not looking good right now. This match is as one-sided as the Shane versus Brent we saw in our opening match here. And that's it. Wow, pop-up powerbomb through the table. Dr. Volcano is broken. Table's broken. That was a quick match. Almost a squash. And Pettit's going to come away with 2 points. Putting him at 6 and putting him in the mix in second place. Wow. It's funny, the announcers have a select bunch of words that it'll say. So you can get close, and if you can't get close, then you end up like James se1ep and you're the smooth operator, or Brooke Sweet Feet Kavanaugh. Sweet Feet? Sugarfoot, that's what it is. Danger Boy and Dana Boyle, though, that's pretty close. See what we got next here. We got one match left. So, I mean, I guess it's the main event, but I mean, all the matches are equal, so how do you determine the main event? I guess by whichever one's just last. So we're going to see Brooke, who's currently tied for first place with 7 points with Chris, take on the James character, who's currently tied for last place with 2 points. So, you know, the locker room cheering for James, but deep down, it would be a huge upset for James to beat Brooke here and stop Brooke from getting any points. Brooke with his Haters Wanted shirt and blonde hair. Like crazy blonde hair. yellow hair. And POE with that beard and the POE hat, the yellow glasses. Looking like the cover of Soul Jacker by the Eels. And again, a tables match, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Our last match of the evening. Thank you for joining us at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Hopefully you've chosen a favorite. You've picked a horse to bet on. Brooke with a German suplex right off the bat. And a drop kick that looked like James blocked it and fired back with a punch. James with the Ultimate Warrior shirt on, because the Ultimate Warrior is my favorite. And just a pair of jeans and some shoes. Brooke also choosing to go barefoot, so we got a few guys that like that barefoot style here at Me and the Boys. And a face buster from James. Come on, James. It's not that biased. Look how much he looks like me. Nailed it. You can get pretty close. I've seen some of the downloadable characters in this game, and the things people have done are insane. But when I try, it's difficult. So you just kind of give the generic, oh, he's blonde, he's white, and that's, you know, you kind of try and do it with the outfit. Brooke looks like he's ready for Sauble Beach with those cargo shorts and just a black t-shirt. The shirt says Haters Wanted. All my old ones started to like me, which I think is an excellent shirt. Maybe a Chris Jericho shirt or a Dolph Ziggler, one of those characters. James in control of Brooke right here. Brooke, of course, does that tilt-a-whirl stunner, as we've called it, because I don't know what the name is. And Brooke goes a long way back. Quarantine League Wrestling champion at one point. Actually, the last Quarantine League Wrestling champion. Piece of trivia. And James reverses a punch, kicks Brooke in the stomach, and then knocks him over the top rope.
Things are not looking good for him right now.
And taking a minute. Why not? Pander to that crowd. They're out there. They paid good money. Couple thousand strong here at the Wasteland Arena. You know what? Maybe more. It's a bigger arena than I thought. Now Brooke taking a minute to pander.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
And Brooke just falls down on the outside. Come on, James. Set up the table, man. Get him ready. Comes in, goes out. The AI in this game is just horrible. They constantly do things that don't make any sense. If you're enjoying this action, check out Villains Only Wrestling. That's where we do pretty much the same thing, only I have my lovely wife host with me, and we fight all sorts of pop culture villains. Your Darth Vaders, Joker, Riddler, Thanos. On the ladies' side, we have Regan from The Exorcist, the two ladies from The Ring and The Grudge. Ventress from Star Wars. Characters from She-Ra, G.I. Joe. On the men's side, He-Man.
This is just going to be physical. There's no other way to describe
But only the villains. That's the thing. So check that out. That's where I was going with it. The AI in this game, just awful. And on an episode of Villains Only Wrestling, we actually had a match finish as a no contest because the two participants during a tables match just fought up the ramp and all around, nowhere near a table. They ended up kind of fighting into the crowd, and they never came out of the crowd. James has got Brooke up here. I'm very shocked that happened. Brooke has been dominant the entire time that character has been in existence during online wrestling, and James just kind of made sort of short work of him. Just a power bomb, nothing fancy. Just get in, get your 2 points, and that's going to bring James to 4 points. James Owen Brown. Oh, my whole name was there. How good is that?
This win is exactly why so many superstars.
That's excellent.
Their number never gets called to face this guy.
It's nice to see the man stand proud. No longer in last place. Or maybe. We'll have to see how it tallies up. I think now Shane might be by himself in last place. You're in last place, Shane. I don't know what to say, man. You got to pick it up. Shane also was a participant in Quarantine League Wrestling, and at one point had an opportunity at the at that brand's Tables Championship match. Well, that's it, friends. That's going to do it for another episode of Me and the Boys Wrestling. I hope you're entertained. I hope you're having fun. I hope you've chosen a pony to bet on. I hope you're following the points that are probably going over my head right now. Woo, woo, woo. The updated points. So you can see who exactly is leading the charge, who's showing dominance. And it looks like next week or next episode, I should say, we're looking at just standard, normal, regular matches. And the hope there is that we get lots of interference and shenanigans and glitches and just general nonsense. And I do see we have 10 competitors. We have 5 matches plus 1 bonus match. So that'll be your tease for the next episode. What is that bonus match? What happens that inspires one more match on the evening? So you're going to want to check that out. Stay tuned. Check out Villains Only Wrestling. Keep your eye out for SKOWL, the serial killers of Wrestling League. I can't remember. Serial Killer Wrestling is coming as well. Please like, subscribe, share. Check out the other playlists. Have a look at some poetry, some music if you're into that. If not, keep watching wrestling. Share it around. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.